Hey you guys, it's Rhiannon and I am here tonight to do your full moon reading. We're going to do things just a little bit differently. So instead of going by the zodiac sign tonight, we're going to be going by your life path number. And this reading will be for life path number 6, which is the nurturer. And also, rather than just doing a general reading, we are going to be looking specifically for areas to focus on for shadow work to be healed during this full supermoon in Virgo on February 19th, 2019. And to do that reading, I'll be using the Past Life Oracle, Archetype cards, Sacred Geometry Activations, and the Akashic Tarot. So again, this is for life path number 5. If you're not sure your life path number, it's really easy to figure out. Just Google it or go onto Pinterest. There's lots of different descriptions, and it'll tell you how to calculate it, and it'll tell you what it means. Well, then, number 6. I want to say number 5. Number 6. I just finished number 5. I had to do number 5 twice. So I have number 5 on the brain. But we are number 6, the nurturer. So looking for number 6. What needs to be healed? Ooh, maybe a past life as a prostitute. Number 6. How exciting. Let's see what else we have here. Looking for the shadow work. Healing opportunities for life path number 6. Wow, that is so interesting because those are such polarities. We have monk and nun and prostitute. So you have definitely had multiple past lives, number 6. This also feels to me as though possibly it could have been the same lifetime, in the sense that perhaps you were a prostitute and then somebody came to save you, and to get you off the street, they put you in a monastery. So this could be 2 different lives, or it could be 1 lifetime. But basically, this energy has carried over to this lifetime, and it's asking to be healed during this full supermoon in Virgo, if you are in number 6. And so we're going to be focusing first on the shadow attributes. Okay, let's start with the first one that came out, which is prostitute. The shadow attributes of this is places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. So number 6, if you're somebody who thinks that material possessions and money is the most important thing in life, this is for you. This is the time to heal it, okay? And the other side of that would be the monk or the nun energy, which is negative judgment of the physical world. So you're judging yourself for the very thing that you want in life, which is money. Because this part of you says, no, money's bad. Things of the body, things of the passion are bad. But yet the prostitute, that's all she does. So it's very much a polarity. You're very much split in they couldn't be any more different. They couldn't be any more polar opposites, okay? So that's got to be a very confusing situation to be in if you're a number 6. Okay, so let's pull our Akashic Tarot. What does number 6 need to know about these energies? Reflection. It's time to look back. How are these things showing up in your life? Number 6, what do they need to know about this healing journey, about this shadow work? What does number 6 need to know about this shadow work? Diversity. Well, yes, I would say that's very diverse energy. Sorry, I'm trying to get a different angle here. Definitely diverse. So these things happen to you to teach you about polarity. You're here right now, number 6, to learn about duality, okay? And we've got the Akashic Library. So interesting that those numbers, if you guys go through and watch all of them, which you don't need to if they're not your numbers, but everybody who's got, all the numbers have gotten an archangel to help them. And the ones that didn't get the archangel all got the Akashic Library. So you're either going to have an archangel to help you heal this, or you're going to be using the Akashic Library to help you heal this, okay? So because of these past lives. Now, if you're somebody that doesn't necessarily believe that you've had past lives, how this can show up is that you could have had ancestors that had this past life that didn't heal this and that have passed this on to you for it to be healed. Okay. So right now is very much a time to reflect back on your life. How has being too attached to money or sex showed up for you in this life? Likewise, how has being too closed off sexually? It's either like all or nothing with you. It's never balanced. You're either the prostitute or the nun. You don't want to be seen in the middle. And so, again, this is a general reading. So maybe some of you will be showing just one or the other, but I'm guessing that many of you are showing attributes of both. Okay. And the reason that that happened was because this is the lifetime where you get to learn about diversity, that you don't judge one or the other. As the prostitute, you don't judge the nun. As the nun, you don't judge the prostitute. We're here to experience that duality. Okay. Now let's do our past life. Right off the bat, we have the Greco-Roman biblical. So this would have been back in Jesus' time. This would have been in Rome or Greece. I'm thinking Rome, back in the times of Jesus, that you were living this lifetime. Perhaps you knew Jesus. Jesus did work with prostitutes. So it's very, very possible that he could have been an advisor of yours. And now let's see the healing energy. Wow, that came right out for number 6. Realization. So right now is a time of realization. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. So now that you've had this realization, it's time to forgive yourself. It's time to heal these wounds. Don't feel bad. Even if in this lifetime you've been promiscuous, or you've cared too much about money, or you've cared too much about material objects. Let's try to take some more of this into your life. And if likewise you've been completely shut off from your body, completely shut off from your sexuality, let's pull some of this. Whichever one you need, you're going to pull from. And once we heal this energy, then we can talk about the light that it's going to bring to you. So here it's going to bring in selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. So it's going to very much help you become more spiritual. Maybe not religious, but spiritual. And here it's going to accentuate the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. So without selling your spirit, without selling out to money, without selling out to sex and desire, if you're able to balance these, you will have a very balanced sense of self and a very balanced spirituality if you're number 6. Okay. So basically what you're going to want to do is during this full moon, you're going to just want to write yourself maybe a letter of forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Are you the prostitute? Are you the nun? Spend some time. It would be very helpful if you could do some more Akashic work to dig a little bit deeper here on these lifetimes. You can book a private reading with me. You can get on YouTube and do some meditations. The way the Akashic records work is they're so big and they're so vast. If you don't know what you're looking for, you can get lost. But right now, you're looking for a lifetime where you were a prostitute and or a nun back in the times of Jesus. So that gives you a starting point. Okay. And it's time to reflect on those lifetimes. What do you need to learn about diversity in those lifetimes? What realization do you need to have that's going to help you in this lifetime? Okay, so pretty powerful stuff, number 6. I really am interested to know how you guys like this new style of reading. Let me know if these life path numbers resonate with you more, or if you guys prefer the zodiac readings. It's really, I want to do what you guys feel resonates the most. And I can't know that if you guys don't leave me your comments and feedback. I always appreciate a thumbs up, a share, and a subscribe. I'm really trying to grow the channel, and I can't do that without your guys' support. So if you know somebody who's a number 6 and this sounds like something that they can help them, definitely tag them or share them in it. Let me know how this works out for you, and take the time on this full moon in Virgo to clear these energies. Bye-bye.